I don't want to take a lot of your time. What we're gonna do now is every week we're gonna be having a testament from one of the sales leaders on the floor. And today the leader is Irshad. Then next week it's gonna be another ad, later on one of the directors, later on one of the arhams. As we spoke last time, the success stories are among you. You are the best success story in the market. You are the biggest machine in the market. You are the best salespeople in the market. But we are the best. There is no one that can compete with what DAMAC is doing today. So I will give the mic to Govind to introduce Mr. Irshad, and we'll take it further. Thank you.
Who defines success in the real estate landscape in the Middle East?
We.
That's much better. Thank you so much. They're saying that success is built on a bed of nails, not a bed of roses. It's a fine craft where a lot of people work, pour sweat, tears, and blood. It's a craft where they bring together their best wisdom, the best of equity, the best of intuitiveness, the tacitity, the grit, the determination, the strength, all that pulled together to fight the challenges of being lonely, isolated sometimes, the challenges of bigger targets, the challenges that you face in the market. And they have not come unscathed. They have left a lot of scars behind. But the beauty is they've come on top nevertheless. Today I have a great pleasure of bringing to you the old fox of DAMAC. Now you must be wondering where I got that coined term from, right? If you look up Google, in Munich, the top crime detectives were called the old fox. They were known for their cunningness. They were also known for their wit, but they were known for their sharpness of the mind. And that gives me great pleasure to invite the old fox of DAMAC right here with us to give you some tips and advice on what made him on top of the pack. Ladies and gentlemen, give it to Irshad Rahman today. I'm not going to call him fondly. I'm just going to call him Irshad Bhai. You all know him as Irshad Bhai, right?
Thank you so much.
Okay, first question. I'm going to put him on the spot. I'm going to ask him a ton of questions. DAMAC has turned the tide. We all just saw that, and Ashraf just mentioned it. We've really moved the success bar that people are envious of who we are. We've turned the tide. We've come a long way. And the team's contributed. Your sweat, tears, and blood have gone into where DAMAC is today, right? But I'm going to ask Irshad this question. What has been your contribution in this journey of success that DAMAC enjoys today?
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And thank you so much, Govind, Ashraf, for very kind words. I don't know whether I deserve it or not, but I've been working for DAMAC for the last 20 years in real estate. Talking about my contribution as a sales leader, I've done a lot in terms of sales. Not many people are aware of it. But what I've seen, like so many leaders have actually grown under my team and they become managers and VPs and all. So that is like a big achievement towards DAMAC in terms of company for my contribution. But frankly, at my level, I don't think, if you feel that you've learned a lot in your life, then you are gone, you're finished. And Dubai real estate is something which you learn on a daily basis. I mean, every day someone comes and teaches you something new in the market. So I learn on a daily basis, and this is it. Like, we've been doing great. Started when DAMAC had only 6 projects in Dubai. Today, mashallah, we have 7 master communities plus all over the world. So there's a big change. Frankly, if you ask me, I don't look back. That is probably the reason which keeps me in the game, that I don't look at my achievement, what I've done in my past. I come every day, I work, and I leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man who's seen DAMAC's journey from where it was. Yes, a thunderous round of applause. Well done. Now, I know that you also have a certain power from your personal life that you brought into leadership. I want to put you on the spot again. In your personal life, what's been one of the greatest challenges that you have had to face all by yourself? Sometimes you climb the mountain lonely. So in isolation, what have you faced? And what are the lessons that you think you have learned and you can pass it on to the next generation?
Well, when you talk about personal, I would like to share something back in 2007 and 8 when Faiz was in my team. There were no sales in Dubai. Absolutely nothing post meltdown 2010, 2011. And on my personal level, because of stress, I mean, imagine we went from 550 salespeople to 35 RMs, and from 55 sales directors to only 2 sales directors. That's me and one more. Now that happened in meltdown and there was no sales. So the only option we had was to travel to Africa, where especially Nigeria and other countries, and we used to sell a lot. And Faiz was always there with me. And I went through a lot of anxiety and stress. I mean, there are a lot of issues were happening. So that I had to overcome, including the flights, traveling there for like 18 hours. So if I look back in DAMAC, the amount of stress, anxiety which I went through, I don't think anyone went so far. Correct, Faiz? We had stress. We had so much stress. But today when I look at people, it's very, it's very, I will not say shallow, but it's very basic that people get offended, people get stressed, people get like a lot of issues because I have a stress. There's no stress at all. DAMAC has become the best company in Dubai by far today. There is no doubt about it. You guys are working for the best developer in Dubai. Believe me. I know a lot of developers in the market. I know people in the market. There is no company like DAMAC at the moment. You guys are all lucky to be here at this point of time because this is something where every guy in a developer side dreaming of. Launching DAMAC Islands, Riverside, Sun City. These are the projects which are like dream come true for any guys who are in sales. We want to sell. We want to make money. And we keep getting chance one after another one. The moment we finish one, we come up with someone else. So I strongly emphasize that everyone should, look at it, the better sides of DAMAC, what we are doing in the market, what are we capable of. As Ashraf said, we are the leaders in the market. Every developer in the market, even the top developers, they copy DAMAC. And every developer in Dubai is run by ex-DAMAC guy. If you work for 2 years in DAMAC, it's a kind of confirmation that you are the best. Right? This is across all the market in Dubai or internationally. Even you go internationally, people, they know when they work for DAMAC, they respect you. So please understand that don't be a short-sighted thing. If you come to know about any other developer and all. Other important point, I always say that identify who we are in terms of today's Dubai real estate market. Not many understand this very well. Guys, we are the best in the market today. We have a very strong setup. I would like to add, compared to what happened in DAMAC in past and what is today, I really appreciate what Ashraf is doing for everyone for us. Right? Ashraf, since Ashraf has joined as a head of sales or a head of department, there's so many things have changed in DAMAC. Today, you guys are like, you have an open door policies, you can discuss any issues, you have everything, whatever you want in the floor. Your managers are very supportive, your head of sales are very supportive. This environment, you will not get it anywhere in Dubai. I'm telling you, this is a guarantee. You might have it for 1 month, 2 months, that's it. After that, you'll not get this one. So please focus what you have and try to make more money and close the deal, close the year with a good deal.
What I understand from his quick chat is there can't be any stress in DAMAC. So if you are stressing and you're anxious, it's just pretension.
No, there is no stress, frankly, except to manage the brokers and all. It's always there. Whenever you make high, wherever the money is involved, you have issues. Nothing comes for free in your life, right?
So the best side of you wanting to kill your anxiety is to work for the best developers possible. And DAMAC is right there.
Of course, there's no doubt about it.
Brilliant. Take you to the next question very quickly. What are the don'ts? When we say don'ts, that's a no-fly zone for any leader when it comes to developing his teams or working with his teams. What are those don'ts?
Well, I always try my best to try something new and I'm not afraid of failures. I keep doing it. I failed many times. I didn't pass, but I failed many times and I'm happy about it. So don't, fear anything that you might get fail in your life. Something goes wrong, do it. This is what I do most of the time.
It's okay to fail is what...
Yeah. Unless you don't do it,
absolutely,
you're not going to, achieve something.
Yeah, so there's no fear of failure. I think it's still a lesson to learn that failures are okay. There's plenty of lessons to learn from failures. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
What are the 2 profound tips or advice you'd like to give to those who are aspiring to grow up leadership in DAMAC? 2
things. The first one, definitely when I learned back in 2005 when I joined DAMAC, patience. If you don't have patience in this business, you're not going to succeed at all. You have to have patience, and the most important thing, whatever you do in your life with real estate in Dubai, you will achieve something out of it. If you meet a bad client, if you meet a worst agents, there will be a time in your life they'll come back and buy from you. So patience is the key. Second thing, don't be short-sighted. Look for a long term. I'm sorry to say, so many people today, they are very short-term. They don't look at the bigger picture. One deal, you screw up everything. One agent, everything is gone. Please don't do it. Real estate is a long term. People survived there for last 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And you want to be successful, be patient and look for a long term. And never be afraid of your failures.
So 2 tips, patience, number 1, and being long-term in your thought and vision. And I think they go together, don't they? They go together, right? Patience and being long-term.
Absolutely. And one more thing I would like to add, we have set records in the MAC. I mean, personally talking about it, I think even by far today as of, I have closed a deal of 650 million in a single deal. On a roadshow, anyone can guess what is the volume of a roadshow sales? 420 million. Okay. This is what we have done in past. So for us, these kind of volumes we have done in past, and for us, and it all happened with DAMAC and basic brokers. Not even like you guys are lucky that most of the top brokers are working. When I was in sales directly, there was no corporate brokers. It was mainly all individuals. We're lucky, and I was told, I remember back in 2017, that DAMAC guys are not allowed in one of the broker house. I went through that also. And today they're one of the top brokers, they want to take picture with us. So that sort of difference we have in the market. So you understand where we stand today.
Thank you so much. And that's patience and bearing fruit for long-term vision and thought as you grow in leadership with DAMAC. Now, there are things that you don't learn from B schools, right? And this is definitely one of those. When you have such living experiences that come from the ground up, and a man who's willing to share them all with you, I'm sure you've got your butterfly nets out and grabbed them all. Now, first of all, I want to thank you for joining us, and also want to give a big round of applause to Irshad. Thank you. For sharing his thoughts with us. Thank you. And here's all of us together wishing you the very best for many, many years, and to continue to be the old fox that you are.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Appreciate that.